Good morning. We are all packed up now. Got our towels on the floor, because that's where we're told to leave them. Bathroom, final check. Boom, boom, boom.
In lockdown.
Boom, it's in lockdown. The bathroom smells of a drain. I took the drain bar off with a coat hanger and tried to clean it. It was full of glass, so I assumed that the missing glass door got shattered and the drain's full of glass. So yeah, there's that. Sort your drain out. Otherwise, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, it has. It's
Comfy
been
bed.
good otherwise.
Comfy double bed. Something that we've not seen a lot of.
Yeah, the other ones have all been 2 beds pushed together, so it was nice to have an actual big bed with no fear of falling down the middle.
Plan today, head to Zaandam, as you know. No, we're in Zaandam. Zaanse Schans. And check that out. Should be pretty good, shouldn't it? And then we're going to go back into Amsterdam. We've had a look at Schiphol Airport and everything, and transfers are quite frequent to Schiphol Airport, sorry. And we're going to be aiming to head off to there about 7ish.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Yeah, I've looked at the trains. I think they're every sort of half hour or something. So it's not like a direct one. You can get more indirect ones that use the metro and a few buses. But we just like easy, don't we? So that's the plan. We'll just get in the last final bit of charge up on the phone. Bags packed. I've got all of the dirties. Ella's got basically nothing.
I'm gonna put this bag in there for now.
Ella did kindly remind me last night that I needed to transfer my House of Bowls Geneva into the liquids bag, and I was like, "You're smart. You're a smart girl." So we're gonna head off today and see what's popping. There we are on a glorious Sunday morning.
Yeah.
All packed up already. Got my giant bag on. Can't see us. There you go. Yeah, I got my giant bag. I'm just sipping on my small bag, my giant bag. Oh, I'm knocking Ella out, look, if I do this. What's over there? Look at Ella. So big.
What did you think of Zaandam as a little
I really like Zaandam.
base?
Well, the bits that we saw of Zaandam I really liked.
Yeah.
I think my favourite town was Valvek.
Yeah.
Or maybe that where was Efteling? Katsufel was also very nice, but I think Valvek, we walked around that more and that looked like very fancy.
They were a bit further out from like the
city.
cities and stuff. This is more.
I don't think we could ever afford to live in any of them, to be fair.
But yeah, I think Zaandam's been good. Nice
Yeah.
base. It's a little bit quieter than Amsterdam.
Yeah, and the town's well, the like centre seems a bit bustling, but it was good. It was good fun. I'm a big fan of the Albert Heijn here.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm a big fan of all the Albert Heijns. We are. Look for some morning juice or something like that. But yeah, it's been a fun day. Fun few days. I was saying to Ellie yesterday, I think that to do all of the things that we would like to do in Amsterdam, it'd probably be like a three-day stay in Amsterdam, wouldn't it? Or like obviously out, you could say in Zaandam and travelling, because we found that the travel cards are just so
It's been amazing.
yeah.
We got the it's called the Travel and Region card. It came with our Keukenhof tickets as the Tulip Festival like package, and they've been amazing. They just let us get on basically anything around the whole sort of region, up to sort of, I think it is up to sort of Zaanse Schans and then all the way down.
Yeah, we were saying, because we were looking on the trains yesterday, it's a good thing we're not coming next week when the 27th is, when it's King's Day.
Yeah,
because
that's
even
one
the
to look
like
out
metro
for
is not running.
And plan for. Yeah, there's lots of things shut and lots of things not running, lots of transport not running. It's like a massive celebration, so I bet it would be really fun to be here for, but
Yeah.
it's you'd have to make sure you plan for it.
Yeah, but Zaandam, I'd say it's very nice. That's for King's Day. Koningsdag Day.
King's Day's all orange from what we've seen.
Yeah,
Lots of orange.
we've seen a few like kids running around with like crowns on and stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
quite
obviously
fun.
like doing celebrations.
And we overheard someone on the train talking about King's Day.
It was about, I don't know what their names were, it was about the sort of leaders, the kings and queens and princesses and whatever. And it was on the 30th, because it was the person's birthday. Then when the next person took over, their birthday was in January, and they didn't want the celebration to be in the winter, so they kept it as it was on the 30th.
In the spring.
And then the king came, and his birthday's on the 27th of April, so he was like, ha, I'm going to change it to my birthday.
Oh, when you've got that power, why not?
So that's why it's on the 27th, it's moved.
Hello. Why are we at an angle? I'm sat on my bench, but I didn't want to take my bag off because it's all strapped up to me, so that's how I'm sat. I've got a healthy slice of pizza for breakfast. And then also healthy, a box of biscuits for breakfast. I wonder if you can guess who got who, which. Now we also found these tiny little waffle cookie bites, which just thought they look cute. We're going to try them. We've got some more of these snack mixes from yesterday to take home. Ella got the same smoothie that she got last time. I got a different one. I've gone for strawberry banana apple. Interesting flavour. So we just found, so we're here in Amsterdam. No, Zaandam, no, Zaanse Schans.
And we've just walked past a big chocolate factory. It's not as fancy as you're thinking. In fact, that's
you don't know what
it.
it looks like inside.
That's true.
Could have chocolate
But-
because I'm pretty sure the Willy Wonka factory wasn't as grand.
It did say it had a chocolate river inside. There's a fun model of a windmill, and I think what it's trying to say is that the windmills were used to grind up the cocoa beans to make chocolate. So this is like my heaven. We've got a preserved cocoa bean there. Little pirate ship, that's fun. Love a pirate ship. And that is a free museum. It's not open just yet, but we're not sure what time everything opens on Sundays, so we're just going to walk towards the windmills now and show you as we go.
That's not what your kitchen smells like when you melt chocolate.
Yeah, when you're making brownies, it smells like that. There's a big old windmill there. There they are. Those ones are turning even. They're milling down all the wind. Pretty cool, aren't they? Impressive bridge.
Very bright.
It is very bright today. Can't see a thing.
Some sunglasses.
Yeah, I didn't bring any. There's loads of museums in this area, then, huh?
Yeah, it's like a bit like sort of like a Blister-Hilly kind of place. It's like a tourist attraction where they've sort of preserved a lot of the old style.
There's an
stuff.
Albert Heijn, what are you on about?
That's a museum of Albert Heijn.
Really? We gotta go in there. Every day, 11 till 4.
11 till 4.
Can't wait until it hits 11 o'clock and I'm straight into my favourite store's museum.
So they've got like a lot of like little museum-y buildings that you can go around. Some of them are free, some of them you have to pay extra. They've got the windmills, there's one of them that you can go up, that's pay extra.
I do know that there is a cheese museum, is there not?
There's definitely a
cheese
cheese
making
shop or something.
shop.
There's also one where they make clocks.
I really like Miffy here. Is Miffy Dutch?
Miffy must be Dutch,
Yeah.
because there is a lot of Miffy stuff.
That one's got
Miffy's
his
everywhere.
clogs outside there. That's fun.
When we went to the museum shop, they had loads of Miffys in different Van Gogh themed
Dresses.
dresses.
Yeah. That's fun. Like, these are nice little cute houses. They look like that, what was that American Horror Story set in Portland with the weird vampire people.
I can't remember what it's called.
Well, it seems similar to that. See, this one's very interesting. But what we've really come to see is over there. This one's for my sister. She used to love watching the bridge go up at work. She might still do that. There you go. Bridge is up, boats under, windmills there. Boom.
Windmills there.
Holland completed.
You see inside.
Yay. This one's opened up.
So I think the way it works is that wheel, the mill bit turns, and it's connected to a big stone wheel that runs around and grounds. That's how they do flour, I think, anyway. But it's very impressive. You don't really see them in the UK, do you?
Not traditional ones, you get wind turbines.
Yeah, you sometimes see them, like there's that one on the way to Megan and Daniels, isn't there? I think there's one on the way to Blackpool if you go from Clitheroe. I just know that from...
Many traditional style ones.
Yeah. Don't know how many are running. There's also, we keep seeing these little mini ones. There's that one in the field there. I have never seen anyone walk around with a parrot, and in Holland I've seen 2 people. Yeah.
Oh,
the dog has
a parrot.
She's got a parrot on her back. There's a field over there. It's full of goslings.
So
Look at those ones over there. Beautiful. This is the kind of wood store I need. Look at this. Well, not actually. It's soaking in wood. It'd be rotting.
Soaking in water.
That's what I meant, soaking in water. Don't climb on the stacks. So I wonder if there's like a wood mill.
They make clogs.
They do make clogs. Look at all this clog lumber. That's good. There is a museum over there we're going to walk down towards, I think. It's a nice Sunday morning. Go for a wander around some windmills. This is that tiny windmill. It's not necessarily tiny, but smaller than the others. Yeah. They've got their sails wrapped up. So these are all the different sorts of things you can do.
Yes, these are museums. They seem to be like, when we've walked past, about €5.50.
So we've found this list that tells you all of the different windmills. So this one there is an oil mill.
Yeah, it says oil, flour, saw and paint. Oh, and spice.
7, which is a small one. You read them out what they are, El?
The 7 is the sawmill.
So that's a sawmill there.
Yes.
Then the one without a top, which is there. That one over there.
Is 6, which is another oil mill.
And then going down in that order, you can see them there all in the picture.
Yeah.
Got another oil mill, a paint mill.
Paint mill, sawmill, and a spice mill.
Wow. The spice mill's the furthest one away over there, you can see that. We've just decided we're going to go and check out the chocolate and biscuit factory.
Yeah, these are the ones that we're interested in. We'll see what they're sort of, whether they're open and stuff like that.
Yeah. We know one of them doesn't open till 11 and it's currently 20 to 10. But there are a few that already are open, so we're going to look around those.
We've definitely seen people in the cheese place. So yeah, the 3 that would be interesting, we'll see which ones we do. Will be the grocery museum, which is like an Albert Heijn museum.
Our favourite shop.
And the chocolate and biscuit factory.
Yeah.
And then they also do traditional crafts, and there's a few of them that look cool, like cheese and clogs.
Also across the river there's a paper manufacturer, which must be over there somewhere. Right, let's go check them out then, huh?
Yeah.
Right, so we're heading into what we believe is the cheese farm, yeah. See here, bit of free entry. You love a bit of free entry. But we're heading to this one first, and then over to the Zaanse Museum ahead of us, which where they make chocolates and biscuits. Hey buddy!
I think they're enjoying the sunshine.
He's enjoying a little scritch, I think. It's a bit like zombies, they're fucking their arms through and grabbing them. Should we head in?
Yeah.
I think they are just basking in the sun, aren't they? The entrance is round this side. Do you think they use a mill here, a small mill like that, to churn it?
Maybe.
There's some. Do you want this, Al? Take a picture with this cheese? So this is the cheese museum. No guide booklets.
There's no guide booklets in any language.
Yeah, goats getting milked. He's fun.
He's making a cow. A goat, a sheep and a cow.
Ella's actually milked her cow.
I have, yeah. At a very bizarre New Year's Eve party.
Yeah. Look, you can see all the thatch all the way up. Oh, it looks really good on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a cow.
That's cow hide, is it? Oh no.
You get a kilo of cheese.
And if you get 7 litres, you get a kilo of cheese. 6 litres, oh look at that.
And for sheep, you get 6 litres, you get a
If you milk a sheep, you get loads of cheese. You got to dry it, mature it, salt it. It's the same guy all the way through.
It's Albert. Or Henry or something. What was his name?
The original guy.
Henry.
Ah. Well, his kids.
Yeah.
And his wife.
Yeah. Look, there it is.
Separating.
Little sheep.
I like his
Goat
mixing
lady.
one. Oh yeah, I've seen that before. That's the picture we saw at
It was we were in a Henry.
we were in a Henry something.
Village shop.
Yeah. And it was a signed picture, wasn't it?
Oh, you figured it out.
What a wonderful family pressing session. There's the cheese shop through here. Do you want your picture of his uncle's on?
Yeah.
There he is. Are you willing? Oh. Cloggy. Yeah, that's the one. Then grab a cheese on the shelf. Hold on.
Goat's cheese is always a bit funky.
It is a bit funky, yeah.
That's not bad. Not too funky.
Not too funky, eh? We'll try this one. Oh, thank you, Vel. Cow cheese extra old.
Cow cheese extra old.
Extra mature.
I got it was red pesto. Well, that's nice.
No, that's it. Right, let's take a wallet.
You have it.
For the extra old.
Me too. Oh, chocolate clods.
It is completely different. Goat's cheese is a completely different flavour,
So
isn't it?
different. It's so funky.
Cheese shop. Big tulips.
I think they're just getting some more samples here.
Yeah, we'll queue up, don't
There were some
worry.
street waffles over there, so you can try.
Do you want to try a street waffle? Let's go. That was really cute, isn't that? Gave you a little history about cheese. You got to try some samples. Honestly, if we could buy cheese to bring it home, we definitely would.
So much, I think.
That smoked jalapeno one was so nice.
So good.
We didn't get to try it in there, but we tried it in the other shop. We didn't realise it was the same
Yeah, it's
Henry
the
Willig
same,
man.
yeah, like same brand.
Yeah. You get a street waffle. We just got a fresh stroop waffle. Yeah, I wish Ella was up on the step with me ordering because they were cutting them open. So they've been very, very traditional. How was that? What would you rate it?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Look at that. Delicious stroops.
They're so nice. The freshly baked ones are so different. They're like this beautiful crusty shell.
Hmm.
And then nice warm caramel syrupy stuff. That is just so delicious.
They had honey waffles in the cheese shop, didn't they? So instead of the syrup, they use honey.
It's so good.
Yeah, the webbed.
Seen their feet up close.
This little guy's
They look
coming
like leaves.
real close. Show me your foot.
What about my foot?
There's a bit there. There's a bit there. Look.
They probably live on a diet
Of stroop waffles and ice cream. I got nothing else, mate.
Don't nip me.
We just walked through the
find gift shops we've got here.
Yeah, one of the gift shops.
Very typically Holland
Right? Like they don't...
and Amsterdam heavy.
Yeah.
It's like any of the other souvenir shops we've seen, really.
They've all been very similar, so pretty much exactly the same.
You could have gone to the flower markets and seen any one of the stores and it would be the same.
Yeah.
But now we're heading into the Zaan Museum.
Yeah, which I think is a bit of a history of the area, and then the chocolate and biscuit
That's the
factory
bit
around here.
we're very excited for. It's the jaws of a beluga whale.
Jaws of a beluga whale, blimey heck.
Very big, aren't they?
That's huge.
Big whales.
The Zaan Museum told the story of the Zaan region and the signature windmills through production of 6 products: rice, cocoa beans, oil, starch, wood and paper, all of which were processed in the area. Like most of the museums we went to, we were given audio guides in English, which gave us loads of additional information, and all of the information boards were also written in both English and in Dutch. We saw packaging, equipment, models, examples of the processes that they would have traditionally used, and basically we just learned the history of some of the region's most important industries and trades. There was even a cute little show that played every sort of 10 to 15 minutes where everything would light up and there was projections and things, which was really, really adorable.
It's really cool. Oh, where the big piece of wood is.
It was a women's pouch, and it cut wood at a rate that was unheard of in the 16th century. Very impressive.
That's very cool.
The next area showed a lot of other items traditional in the region, such as clothes, fabrics, arts, toys, that kind of thing, as well as gave us some interesting information about the things that make the Zaan region unique.
This is really interesting. That all of the houses used to be all the colours of the rainbow, but they realised that the green ones were more weather resistant, so they painted them all green. That's why all of them are now cute little greenhouses, because it protects them. Green houses, because it protected them from the weather better than any of the other colours.
Someone's called Pryor. God, I'm getting attacked by a polar bear.
Jesus. Another person getting attacked by an animal, and there's just a baby on the floor and a lady in the air and her shoes have fallen off, and I don't really know what's happening. So the story is that there's a man who got killed by a bull, and then his wife also
Because he got startled by
a kite, and then his wife also got gored by the bull
Because she ran out to help him.
because she ran out to help him, and then it made her
She prematurely
prematurely gave birth. And apparently it's a really fun folklore story.
It's because the boy survived, his wife.
But he only survived 1 day, 1 year.
1 year, yes.
And then he died as well, so
The
everyone
church
was
is the
dead.
church. They commissioned the paintings.
And there's lots of different depictions of it. It's become something of a folklore story.
Yeah.
So we've just been through the bit about the area and what they produce.
The Zaan region.
The Zaan region.
So all of the windmills that we see, there's not many left now. But they said that they used to be all covering this region. But as times have changed, they've moved on and they've taken these windmills down, so these are the ones that are left. But it's very fascinating to think that that giant factory, where is it? I think it's over there, so you can't see it.
Which a chocolate factory would have originally started as a little windmill.
Yeah, it's very cute.
Wild.
We also got these audio guides, which are good again. They're quite good, those audio guides, aren't they? You just like go boop.
It saves you having to try and decipher or read.
This is 100 years of biscuit making.
Maar in 1936 was het assortiment inmiddels uitgebreid met ontbijtgoed, toxische
So it's about the Ficada biscuit
meer dan 30 soorten biscuit en
company.
Ficade.
Started as a bread making factory.
Ficade was een van de eerste bedrijven van Nederland.
There you go, there's the factory. They mix the secret recipe, they roll it out, and then they cut it to the right
the dough in the top of this big bucket. And then,
thickness.
so you've got to use a bit of imagination here. The grey, it's in black and white. The grey is the dough. So this is all rolled out by the rollers. They roll out the dough, they get rolled out some more,
To the right thickness.
the right thickness, and then you get a chopper that chops.
Yeah, so it cuts at 1,500 biscuits per minute. The scrap then goes back in and is mixed again.
They're all printed with the logo. The Maria logo. There's a piece of perspex there.
I knew there was, but I didn't think it was that close.
And this is if any have flipped over, like there's one missing there. If any have flipped over, it'll push it back down before it goes to a giant oven.
Whoa.
Biscuits are now being baked, but how does it work? The oven is heated.
To 220 degrees. It takes 4 hours in the morning to reach the temperature.
So it must have been gas or coal powered.
Them all getting
They are baking.
cooked.
And what you're looking at here is a segment of industrial oven. The working oven will be up to 60 metres long at regular intervals or windows.
Just
The
like
ovenists
that.
can check how the biscuits are doing and make any necessary.
And they come out all cooked at the end. Maria biscuits.
Wow. Very impressive.
Biscuit maker. My job is to make as many biscuits as you can. Oh my god, okay.
You got to pull the lever, push the button, turn the wheel, pull the lever, push the button.
Got to turn at the right speed. You're gonna do that side. Gotta wait till it comes. There you go. Oh, look at the biscuit. Now I've got to keep the oven at 240 degrees.
How do I know what temperature it is?
Oh no. It has
Oh.
this, but it doesn't seem to be moving at all. Make them biscuits. Oh shoot, I was meant to still be doing this.
The oven doesn't stay at temperature.
The oven doesn't work. Our poor biscuits would have been so good.
It seems like quite a few of the things aren't working, which is a bit of a shame. It's very impressive they got these big machines. This one's a chocolate machine. I don't know where number one is.
Yeah. So they get these cocoa beans, they go in the big round roasting oven
That's above us.
for 10 to 15 minutes, then they get crushed
And the thrasher.
rollers. Like crushed all the cocoa beans that have been roasted.
That's the roaster up there.
And then I go down this Jacob's ladder and are sifted.
This is also out of order, El. And is that where they're ground to make cocoa?
Yeah, that's where they go in the mill.
Then is it poured into there? Wow, look at that sluice bucket.
The preliminary roller and the fine roller.
I like how all of these ones are brown like chocolate.
And kept at a regulated temperature so that it's tempered.
Oh, well look at this one.
And they're poured into their mould.
So they go into the machine. Then this chocolate fills them and presses them.
Yeah, it gives it a shake.
And when they come out, the chocolate bars are filled. You've got to put the chocolates in the correct one.
Yeah, and you've got to not put any frozen ones in or anything like that.
Pressure's getting to her.
Way harder.
That's it. It's gone.
Look at these ones they look like. They're low.
Ella's dressed as a Vicari girl.
Such a fetching outfit.
Vicardi. Very nice. Very nice. Looks like these might be the biscuit boxes throughout the years. Those are dogs. Waffles. What do you think so far, El?
Cool.
Yeah, it's cute. These them reading their fan mail. It's so popular.
The advertising department.
Yeah. So they pressed loads of flowers and drew them all and then replicated that on their advertising because they wanted to be close to nature. There's the biscuit factory, very impressive. We're about to head into the Clog Museum.
Yeah.
The other museum was quite interesting, wasn't it?
It was good. There was a few things that were broken, which was a bit annoying, but
Yeah, you get used to these things, isn't it? We did see some of the chocolate and the biscuits that we've been made in the shop, so we might pick a bar of chocolate up later on, see how it is. But we'll head into the Clog factory now and see what that's like. I apologise, it's the Wooden Shoe Workshop, not the Clog factory. Well, I can tell you one thing. It smells just like my grandpa's shed.
lots of wood.
Look at those ones, they look like actual shoes. My feet. She's wearing clogs.
All carved.
Bridal clogs, that's why. Looks very fancy.
Them ones are very cool with all the carvings in.
The diamond clog.
You will choose poplar or willow. This is a piece of fresh wet poplar, just because it's easy to cut. Now, traditionally, all wooden shoes are made by hand, and a large knife like this one was used for the outside shape. For the insides of little spoon scoops, we use to hollow out the inside. So it takes a skilled wooden shoemaker about 2 to 3 hours to make one pair of wooden shoes. But nowadays with machines, it only takes 5 minutes. And what this machine does is it makes a copy of the model, just like a pre-made machine.
Then the bottom of that metal bit on the blade is the same depth as the saw blade. So it just turns it, and as it turns it slowly, it drags it the same shape and copies that too. Funny guy.
And there you have it, the rough outside shape. And the same principle applies for the inside. They're going to make a copy of the model. Now, in the beginning I told you it was wet. I'll try to show you. Now, I didn't spin it, don't worry. This is all water from the tree.
So we are finished now. Well, we've looked at what we wanted to look at in Zaanse Schans. Zaanse Schans. But whilst we're in there, we did the chocolate tour. Now we've got some Vakada milk chocolate.
Yeah.
So that's what they were making in the machine.
Yeah,
so we just thought we'd give it a little try.
The one from the museum. There you go.
Well, not bad, you know. We were saying it's nowhere near going to be as good as dairy milk.
We're not very like chocolate connoisseurs, we aren't.
No, I think
we like
Cadbury's have just mastered it. We like Lindt.
Yeah, but like
They're
good chocolates
chocolate.
like...
That's not too bad though, you know. It does have a twang of after advent kind of chocolate. But
yeah, it's very good. These little dogs. They're so cute. There's two on his back.
there's a tiny windmill behind us, isn't there?
Beautiful time.
One's gonna get blown away because that
Don't get blown away, buddy.
Let me think about what we've done. We got to Amsterdam. We went to a place called
Pitta Palace.
Pitta Palace.
It was really nice. I had, it was pitta, really soft, like fresh pitta.
Yeah.
So soft and so warm and delicious.
Yeah, I've no idea where they got their pittas from. They were
So
well
nice.
good. They might be homemade or something.
Yeah.
They were really good.
And then mine had aubergine, like these curry veggie patties in.
Like falafel, weren't they? But they
Yeah,
weren't falafel.
Yeah, like softer than falafel, but yeah, that sort of flavour.
Yeah.
And a bit of curry sort of spices as well. And then a bunch of vegetables, like salads and stuff. And then also a soft-boiled, hard-boiled egg.
Oh, quick. To the car.
Which was random.
Yeah.
But it was very tasty.
Yeah, I had a chicken shawarma one. We've never had that before, but it was really good again. Yeah. It was quite pricey. I think everything's pretty pricey in this area.
Pricey, yeah.
And then we went to after that because that was close to the red light district. Because we wanted to go to the Museum of Prostitution and the Erotic Museum.
So we went to the
Went to both of those. It was 5 floors of eroticism.
Yeah, it was very similar to the Sex Museum.
Yeah, it was very similar to Sex Museum.
It was a lot of
The
fun.
Museum of Prostitution was a bit different, wasn't it? It was more.
Yeah.
It was a really big insight into the
Life of sex workers
yeah.
and
what they experience. Like you
yeah,
got to sit in a window and there was.
it was another one which had one of those little audio tours, and it was like actual stories from a woman who had who was a sex worker.
But now we're heading to the Torture Museum, which is the last thing, other than like a canal tour that we want to do. But I don't know if we're going to have time.
It's very rainy as well. You don't
Yeah.
want to sit on a boat in the rain.
Yeah, a bit drizzly. But yeah, so far, having a fun day on this Sunday, aren't we? We started lashing it down.
Yeah. We're sheltered from the rain.
So we're at the Torture Museum now. Should be fun. They got the stocks there. Small head.
Small beds.
Oh, there's a lot of stairs here. That's torture for Ella. Let's go. They really hated witches, didn't they?
Basically made them wear silly masks for being for hating on the
Yeah, or being blasphemic.
just to make it
Medieval
show
times were
them.
crazy, man. Does that look fun now? Like a chair of nails? The Inquisition chair. That's what that is.
Yeah, Inquisition. For the witches.
Witches weren't even bad people. Ooh. Ah. I can't imagine that's very comfortable.
No, not my choice of seats.
I'd also say I've got quite a bony arse, so that can't be very painful. This is an Iron Maiden, and I used to be scared of these as a child. Don't know if you can see any spikes in there. Didn't like them, they got big nails driven through them. I think it's from Matilda.
What, like where your fur came from?
Yeah, you know when Trunchbull locks her in
Yeah, I do.
a cupboard, it's got spikes in it.
Yeah,
Scary to me. We did the Torch Museum. We're not sure how much we'll be able to film, or well, show in the vlog, because it was pretty brutal, I'll be honest.
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Religious zealots back in the day, and like inquisitors and things. Fucking brutal.
Don't be a witch.
As we're walking to Dam Square, we've just walked past this building here that's called the Marine Insurance Company Limited, and we're just saying that now it's like a unit store, but there's probably loads of history behind that and like what it entails and things. And we were saying, I've no idea, I've said I'm going to have to do some research into it, but we were saying how it's probably like the marine insurance company, that like the insurance was probably hiring a band of mercenaries to stop pirates and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool things like that, I think. That's what I think of a holiday anyway. Ella might be like, well, stood in the rain, what you on about? But I think it's pretty cool. Madame Tussauds up there. What's it called?
It's a palace. The Royal Palace, isn't it?
The Royal Palace. The Queen lived there. Well, not anymore. She's dead. King. Yeah. It's been a good holiday, hasn't it?
It has.
Oh, we just stood in the rain now. Me and my girl stood in the rain.
Hello!
That's it from can you hold my phone please, Elle?
Yeah, sure. We're sheltering from the rain.
Yeah, we are. We're sheltering from the rain. So yeah, we're sat on the platform now, waiting to go to Duvendrecht. We stopped at a Jumbo City, which is like a Albert Heijn, turns out it's Albert Heijn, rival, I guess. And we bought some Haribo roulette sweets.
They look a little bit like polos, except from they're Haribos.
And they're not hard, obviously.
Yeah, they're Haribos, but they're like a pack of polos.
We also bought a charging cable, one of the USB to USB-C, which is what we needed and we don't have. So I'll be able to charge my phone, because I've realised I need to charge my phone to have the maps on it for driving from Manchester to Clitheroe and then Clitheroe to Telford. So we've decided we're also doing that tonight, so I've got a Monster that I'm going to drink on the way. Very complicated. But we've had a great time, we really have. We were just discussing we've not really filmed much this afternoon, because obviously there's a lot of things we can't film.
And it's been raining.
And it's been, yeah, really badly raining. Ella's wearing my coat because her coat was in her bag, which was in the locker, and you can only open the lockers once.
Yeah, if you open it, you pay again.
And, oh, I don't think we mentioned that, did we? So, I know we showed you the lockers yesterday. Did we show them?
Yesterday.
Oh, we looked at them. We looked at them. You can get a big one or a small one, and the small one is massive, to be fair.
It was super
It fit in this giant bag.
And my bag.
And Ella's. And there was still space for more, probably.
Yeah.
We didn't need it. So sorry, I'm just getting comfortable. We're sat on this girder. I really enjoyed it. What's been your highlight today?
Today?
So, oh sorry, this is another thing. It seems like we've had a lot of a longer, well I personally think we've had a lot of a longer holiday than we actually have, because we've been doing so much in the day. Like we went to Keukenhof yesterday, and this morning I asked Ella what did we do when we were at Zaanse Schans, and I was like, what did we do yesterday? Because there was so much.
Literally.
But we went to Keukenhof, and then we went for a meal afterwards, and then
you were
getting
like,
to and
when
from
we were at the meal, you were like, Keukenhof feels like so long ago.
And yeah, because there was 3 things that day. There was Keukenhof Gardens, then there was the parade, and then there was the meal. So that's a big day for us. So I was like, how many days we've been doing this holiday? But yeah, it's been really good, I think. Luckily we've got tomorrow off, and I think we're going to need it because we're shattered. Yeah. It's been fun, but we are shattered. The other thing we got at Jumbo is I wanted some sweets, some Netherlands sweets, and they had a rack of them
and they were all licorice.
Yeah, he was trying to pick
I can't
up,
understand any of them.
absolutely minging sweets.
And yeah, Ella was like, they wouldn't fit in my mouth because they're like big rock sweets and stuff like that.
No, what about like this?
Yeah, they were massive to be fair. But I settled on these things, I'll show you them later on. And we tried one outside and we were both like, oh, they're pretty good to be fair. They're like maybe toffee or butterscotch flavour. The one very good one. There was a lot that were like menthol flavour.
Yeah.
I think this is our train just rocking up now. So we'll jump on that. Oh, I've done the wrong thing again. We'll jump on that, head to our stop, then catch you on our one later on. We have just made it to Schiphol Airport. It's fucking mental.
They seem to
They've got everything. They've got the metro, the train, they've got the trams, they've got the buses.
Everything.
And then all 4 terminals that they have start in this one hub. We're just looking at the departure board now to find out where we're going. We think it's departure lounge 3.
Yeah.
It's not a lounge, it's just what they call them.
That's not.
Bear with us. We'll get back to you when we
Flights.
see. This is trains.
That's buses.
Where are we looking? Where are we looking? Some screens here. There look like train ones. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm pretty sure it's 3. Let's walk towards 3 and we'll see what's happening. But that's so there's arrivals and then departures, both next to each other.
And there's ones on either side.
Yeah. Still departures 3. So we found there's just this. So there's this board here, right?
That one's flights.
That's flights. Then the one under there is buses.
That's trains.
Then there's trains on that screen right over there.
Train.
There's trains there. And then there's some more boards out there. There's just stuff everywhere, man.
There is.
Right. KLM. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, it's like a plane thing. It's got the wheels for a plane. Jesus Christ. Pretty big. What's it say? Reinforced tread. Wow. That's a landing gear. Then you got little KML Royal Dutch Airlines. That's pretty cool. We're through security. I was well excited. They got those new scanners.
Yeah, so you don't have to.
You just put everything in your bag.
Yeah, everything's in your bag. You just take everything out your pockets and jacket and everything, and just put it on. You no need to separate liquids. No need for 100 millilitres. No need for
we
clear
sat
plastic
there
bags.
and downed half a litre of water, and then we got through, and they were like, didn't even matter, mate. So we're like, oh, cool. But you see, we still have to bring travel size stuff because they don't have that in Manchester yet. So until they get it in Manchester, well,
you can do it on the way back, but not on the way there.
Yeah, you just have to check the airports, what the security situation is, if they've got the new scanners or not, before you go.
It did make it a lot chiller, a lot seamless, a lot more seamless.
We're through in. It's taken 50 minutes since we arrived. No, it's 20 minutes. When did we get here?
Yeah, like 7.
Well, we messed around for it. It's probably been half an hour.
Most of that was waiting in a queue for the passport machine, the self-service passport machine.
And there's lots of people behind us complaining.
Security was like 2 minutes.
Yeah, there was lots of people going behind us complaining about how it was taking so long. And I was like, this is well fast. So
yeah, the security literally took like 2 minutes because nobody was faffing around trying to get bags out, bottles out, little things, putting them in clear plastic bags. No one was getting things wrong because you couldn't really get things wrong.
Well, the thing is, the bit that held people up was they just weren't listening to the rules. Like, there was a woman in front of us that had a phone in her pocket, and the security woman was like, you need to empty your pocket. She was like, I've got them empty. She was like, I can see your phone.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. It was great.
It was really quick.
Seems got a second stamp on our passport. The second one ever, even though I've been away to America and stuff. Oh, did they stop it?
No. This is the only stamps we've got.
Shame. But we're through now. We've got a couple hours to wait. We aren't sat in McDonald's currently as Macca's. We can go and order some stuff if we want.
Yeah.
Not hungry at the moment though.
There's a few things through this side. Like
yeah, we thought it'd be empty. There's like the fashion gallery down there. There's a Victoria's Secret in there. A cheese shop and a tulip shop and like a coffee shop over there.
Yeah, a coffee shop. I think there was
it's
one
a Starbucks,
also like a sandwich shop underneath us as well. So there's a couple of bits.
But just because you're through security, don't think that you can bring back the cheese to the UK because we were just like, wait, we're through security, we'll go buy some. And then we're like, no, you get through to like nothing to declare or whatever, and that's when they'd confiscate it anyway. Yeah. We might be completely wrong and miss our chance, but we're not going to take the chance. We want to get our dog, get back to our own bed and sleep, don't we really?
Yeah.
we are going to wrap up the vlog probably here. If we do get something from McDonald's, it's going to be like some chips and a drink or something. There's nothing exciting, nothing you've not seen before. Are we going to film any on the plane, or we'll probably film Wick's reaction to seeing us again, just because we want to see that. My mum was saying that every time she hears a car door slam outside on their street, she runs to the window expecting it's us, so she thinks she might be missing us now. And it was fun on the train here. A man had a... sorry, this is just a sidetrack. We have seen more clear backpacks in the Netherlands than any other time that all have animals in them.
I've never seen one before in my life.
Yeah, we've seen 3. So we've seen 2 people that have a parrot. I think we got them both on vlogs, with a little perch in their clear bag. And then we were on train, and this giant guy had a little tiny chihuahua. It was really cute looking. I don't really think chihuahuas are nice dogs, but he looks really cute and friendly. He was terrified. He was just shaking.
Yeah,
Ella felt well bad. We went around a corner on the train. He started sliding, so I like stopped him from dropping off. And the guy was, "Oh, thank you." And I was like, "I'm not gonna let your dog fall on the floor." So that was, but yeah, we've seen 3 animal backpacks, which is just mental. I mean, yeah, like Ella said, never seen one before in my life, and then suddenly 3 in a week. We're gonna wrap it up. What do you think your favourite part of the day?
Today?
Yeah.
My favourite part of the day... I liked Zaanse Schans this morning. I thought that was really pretty.
We spent a lot longer at Zaanse Schans than we expected.
I think you could spend a whole day there. Like
easily.
if you've got they have a pass that you can buy, I think it's like 30 odd euros, and it lets you into everywhere. It gives you access to all the different things and like skip the line passes and stuff like that.
I think that'd be quite good value as well, actually.
I think it would, because if you went in there, everywhere was sort of like, some of the bits were a bit more expensive, close to sort of like 15 euros, and the cheapest was about €5.50. And there was a lot of
Does
stuff
that access
to do.
pass get you into the windmills themselves as well?
Yeah.
Because there was a ticket you could get that let you into 2 windmills, and that was €9.
Yeah, so I think you could easily spend a whole day there, especially if you were getting food, and like they had stroopwafels and ice creams and stuff like that.
And it's not just the area we were in, because across the river they've got a paper mill.
Yeah, there was a few other bits as well, and like the town as well itself has a few little ones, like that little museum that was shut today, and there was probably like a few more things that were on the map.
It smelled amazing the
So
whole way
you
around.
could definitely spend a whole day if you wanted to.
Yeah.
We spent a good few hours there.
So you've seen with the clogs, I managed to film all of it apart from the very last scene because the battery died on the camera. But I think that was a highlight for me because it was really cool.
Yeah, seeing how clogs are made, that was really, really awesome.
Yeah,
how they're making it in like a modern way, but still handmade, but like
different.
a modern way of doing it with new machinery.
Yeah, and they can, instead of it taking an hour and a half to make 1 clog, they copy it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was really cool to see that, and the guy was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was fun.
I enjoyed the bit where I don't know if he got it on camera or if I got it on camera. I was filming, not Ella. It was my fault. To be fair, you'll be able to tell which bits I filmed of this holiday because nothing's in the frame.
Yeah, he always films like this much of his face.
But I really enjoyed the bit where he blew into the clog, and because it was fresh, wet poplar, loads of sap came out. It was
like,
pretty cool.
Always bubbly water almost came out of it. It was wild.
Yeah, and then he said you have to dry it for 3 or 4 weeks. That's the only bit you missed. But I don't know how they dry it so quickly without it shrinking and cracking. Because every time I try, the 2 times I've tried to dry wood, it's either it's cracked on its own whilst I've left it, or I almost burnt the house down because it's set on fire in the microwave. So
they must have some sort of like traditional.
Yeah, well they had those little metal stand-up fires all around, so they must put them in there or something.
Yeah.
I'd say that was a highlight. I also really enjoyed the erotic museum and the museum of prostitution. At the erotic museum, they gave Ella
an appropriately themed lollipop, which I was excited for.
Yeah. What was your highlight of the whole holiday then?
The whole holiday. Was F-telling.
Yeah.
And doing like Symbolica, which has been something I've wanted to do for ages. And I loved that so much.
Yeah.
And then also like Dreamflucht, Fata Morgana, like just getting on those dark rides was probably my favourite.
Yeah, I agree. I think F-telling was a highlight, but I honestly really just enjoyed being in and around the area that Efteling was, like through Valvek and Katsuvel, all that area. It was beautiful. It really was nice to be in, and I really like Albert Heijn. It's a great store. I like how everything looks. I like how much care they take of the streets
really,
and things.
Really tasty snacks in there.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if we showed them on the vlog yesterday. When we were at Kukenhof, we got some, it was 3 for €5 at Albert Heijn, like Japanese rice crackers, different mixes, a Mexican cracker mix, and we had a spicy mix. None of them were, so sometimes you get them in the UK and they're really crunchy, aren't they? Like, especially a Mexican mix, you can get toasted corn, but like break your teeth on it so hard.
Yeah,
but all of it
were all just delicious and soft and, well, not soft, but you know what I mean.
They were so good. We went and bought some more this morning to bring home. So yeah, that's fun. One thing I did do as well, we tracked down, we jumped into a Spar, not a Spar, the like convenience store, and I picked up a Monster Energy, and it was €2.95, which you might think is expensive, but all of the other places that had Monster were for like €5, because
yeah,
it doesn't seem like Monster's very prevalent over here.
Yeah.
And you could, in Spa as well, you could get a Red Bull, like the 300ml Red Bull can, for the same price as a full Monster. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna get the Monster because it's more.
Also tastes better than Red Bull.
Yeah, it was the Mango Loco one, which is a good one. And that's just because I've got to drive home still, and it's gonna be, we set off, it's one of those weird ones with the time difference where we set off at 10
and then we arrive at like 10:20.
Yeah. We were also saying, would we come back? And I don't think we'd come back for, if we were to come back, for at least a good few years. There's a few things we'd like to do, but I think the main reasons that a lot of people come to Amsterdam aren't the reasons that we'd come to Amsterdam. Things we'd like to do if we came back, and I think we'd like to rent bikes and cycle around the city, and we'd like to go on a canal tour because we didn't get a chance to do it.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens. But that's going to be it for this holiday, really. You might get a fun little clip of Wick after this. We'll see. Alright, but it's been fun. I'm glad you got to come along with us, and I'm glad we got to capture those memories, even if they aren't in frame half of the time. Goodbye.
Look who it is! Hi! Hi, gorgeous!
That's fine. Oh, sorry, girl.